Sometimes you hear talk of moving the World Championship from the Crucible. It's nights like this that make you appreciate the atmosphere it creates. It is pure theatre.
Judd, he really is a joy to watch.
Ronnie O'Sullivan in vintage form.
Two men who know exactly what it takes to lift our sport's ultimate title.
To be remembered amongst the greats, you have to be winning this event multiple times.
Hendry's obviously on 7 world titles. I've only got 6. It'd be great to have the trophy on the cabinet for another year.
Good evening. Unscripted drama is what it's all about here in the Crucible Theatre. It was on this stage in 1999 that Stephen Hendry won a record 7th world title. Many believed it would never be equalled. And yet tonight, Ronnie O'Sullivan could match him and in the process become, at 46 years of age, the oldest world champion this sport has ever known. And yet, Ronnie's coronation at the Crucible is no guarantee, because if Judd Trump has his way, we could instead be telling the story of one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
Sitting on a 12-5 lead, Ronnie was looking relaxed on arrival.
But if there's one man capable of pulling back a 7-frame deficit, it's Judd Trump.
The ace in the pack, Judd Trump. The one and only Rocket, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
The ace needed a flying start, and that's exactly what he got in the opening frame. A century break and some much-needed momentum.
10 out of 10 for that one.
With missed pots and an extended safety battle, neither player was able to stamp their authority on the second frame. But it was O'Sullivan who cracked first. Trump capitalised and looked as if he was enjoying himself at last.
He's getting confidence. O'Sullivan's lack of table time was starting to become a concern for the Rockets fans. No points scored in frame 20, another one to Trump, and an unlikely comeback looking less unlikely by the minute.
With the mid-session looming, O'Sullivan hadn't potted a ball for nigh on 25 minutes. A fumbled plant by Trump gave him his chance.
It's there. That is an absolutely outrageous pot.
The 20-minute break seemed to unsettle both men, but it was Trump who regained the initiative. Some brave potting reduced the gap to 4 frames.
The tension inside the auditorium was mounting, and so were the missed pots from O'Sullivan.
Let's off.
Yet again, it was Trump who held his nerve. He had now won 5 of the first 6 frames.
Oh, well, gravity took over.
With the 7-frame lead now reduced to 3, O'Sullivan had to stop the rot. Trump gave him his chance and he took it. 14-10 and one step closer to his 7th title.
Good pot.
With the match balanced on a knife edge, Lady Luck rode to Trump's rescue, and he took full advantage.
How big a fluke is that going to be?
Another century break, 6 of the 8 frames, and what looked likely to be a coronation has turned into a real fight for the crown.
Well, here he is. Stephen Hendry is still clinging to his long-cherished record for now. But this is no lap of honour for Ronnie tonight, Stephen. Tell us how Judd Trump managed to change the direction of this final this afternoon.
Well, we've seen the shot there, 1 black in the first frame. I was saying, please go for this. It was a very risky shot, but I knew if he got it, he would get tremendous inspiration and confidence from that. And so it transpired. He played a fantastic session.
This is not just a match for Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's a lifetime's ambition to match you. He's been trying to do this over a 23-year period. How heavily do you sense the expectation could have weighed on him?
Well, know, he deflects it very well. In every interview, he would never admit that he's feeling any pressure. But he's got it everywhere he goes, every exhibition he plays, he's got to have people saying to him, when are you going to beat the record? When are you going to equal the record? So it's there. You can't ignore it.
You, of course, had the same thing when you were trying to beat Steve Davis's record. Do you remember that?
Very much so, very much so. And it's a massive thing. I mean, tonight is, say, one of the biggest nights of his snooker career. You know, I'm sure he'll overcome it. I'm sure he'll cope with the pressure. But he is under pressure now, probably for the first time in the whole championship.
And what's your instinct about what we might be in for tonight, Stephen?
Well, normally when you win the championship, you always have one dodgy session. I'm wondering if that was Ronnie's this afternoon. I expect him to come out fully focused, and yeah, the rocket could set off tonight.
We shall see. There is no one going to be watching this match more closely this evening than 7 times Stephen Hendry. But we're all glued to this, and I'm sure you are at home. It is the grand finale of this year's Betfred World Championship. The players are ready, and so too is our MC, Mr. Rob Walker.
Here we go with the climax of our 17 days in Sheffield. Please welcome Judd Trump. Ronnie O'Sullivan.
The stage is set. Ronnie O'Sullivan seeking a 7th world title since 2001. Judd Trump trying to become only the 10th multiple world champion here at the Crucible. A possible 10 more frames will sort it all out in his best of 35 frames marathon. And we're in the best of company in the commentary box with an all-Ireland double act. It's good evening to world champions Ken Doherty and Dennis Taylor.
Very good evening, Hazel. A very good evening, everyone. And the reception that both players have got this evening was quite incredible. There's so many stories, and look at that little smile on Judd's face. And it's Judd who's going to get the first frame underway.
Frame 26, Judd Trump to bring.
Just waiting for a few of the audience to settle down. Important to get a good break off. And I don't know about you, Ken, but I've got sweaty palms here in the commentary box on the finals night. Yeah. Good evening, Dennis. Good evening, everybody.
Welcome to the Crucible Theatre. Final between Ronnie O'Sullivan and Judd Trump. And what an atmosphere and an ovation for both players.
Can you lower the sound of your earpieces a little bit, please?
That's not a good one from Ronnie O'Sullivan. If it hits the blue, he could be leaving this red, and he has done. A little bit of a nervy one, hit the wrong red there, so we're sounds of a little bit of nerves from the 6 times champion.
A little bit of noise coming from somewhere. I think the referee just mentioned about the earpieces. Maybe they're turned up a little bit too loud.
Is that a hear aid that's beeping?
Something.
Can you please switch it off? Thank you.
Bleeping slightly. such a fabulous theatre, but you can hear every little noise. Well, you wouldn't call it a decent chance because the black was knocked over to the side near the cushion there, and the pink's out of play, so there's 2 or 3 reds available, but far from an easy chance this. And straight away he's finished perfect on the red if he wants to get on the black. The only thing is the black's the wrong side of the table for a left-hander, so he may elect to go for the blue and then split the pink and reds up. No, he wants to get that black, and he's dropped in behind it. And the only problem, he's finished tight on the cushion, so he can't stun it to leave that red that's to the right and to the back. But there's one to the left of the pink. I don't know if he can run through and finish on that.
It's just the fact that it's gone so close to the cushion, he can't hold it for those 2 reds at the bottom of the pack, and that's why there was a little grimace from Judd Trump. Can he run the, or is he going to try and hold? He may run the cue ball into the pack of reds, hope to bring out something. It's gone wrong. Yeah, he really needed that cue ball off the cushion. Couldn't hold the cue ball.
Touching ball.
Touching ball, so that's not too bad. He can just play away from the red.
Shot ramp 12.
I expect a little bit of an edgy start in this first frame of this session.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, Dennis. I think these opening exchanges are so important for both players, and particularly for Ronnie O'Sullivan, because he's being pegged back and there's a bit more pressure on him now. That was a good safety shot. Yeah, momentum firmly with his opponent, Judd Trump. It was a wonderful session of snooker from him this afternoon, winning 6 of the 8 frames. Can he swerve around the blue here and the yellow? He's got to be very close. Yeah, he's okay. A little bit of swerve. That's pretty good. Well played.
Mentioned this afternoon, the feature of Judd Trump's game these days is safety has improved dramatically over the last couple of seasons. That's why he's won so many tournaments. But Ronnie, when he wants to be, is one of the best tactical players in the game. He's hit that a little thin, but everything's safe.
I was just so impressed with Judd Trump's character, determination this afternoon. A lot of fighting qualities, which great champions do. And he's given himself a chance tonight, and no doubt about that. Now, first half opportunity for Ronnie O'Sullivan. This long red into the bottom right corner pocket.
That is a wonderful opening long red there. Okay, he's not perfect on the blue, but